in the Department of Chemistry. And I was used to do job at Beximco Pharmaceutical under the chemical division as a production officer, and as well as I used to job uh, at Artis Health and Hygiene as the assistant manager under the Department of the Quality Control. And right now I'm doing some research here. And now let's go back our slide. This topic name, actually this, actually it is an MDPI publication. However, there is some controversy over some of the MDPI publication. And this title name, Mangaferin as a new potential anti-cancer agent and Mangaferin integrated polymer systems, a novel research direction. Now, if we go to the abstract, actually, pharmaceutical industry has been searching for natural biologically active molecule for many years, which will have a very less side effect. The active part of the mangaferin that works C glycosylxanthan, uh, which is glycosylxanthan. It has been proven efficacy for many diseases like uh, anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, and antidiarrheal. And but here we will only discuss its efficacy on cancer, about the cancer. And if we go to the if we go to the methodology, what the use, the publication paper MDPI, the paper says the paper primarily focus on the reviewing the molecular mechanism of mangaferin. Actually, it based on anti-cancer and discussing various polymer mangaferin system that have been designed just on trial model. The specific methods used in the paper are not explicitly mentioned in the provided sources. However, it can be inferred that the methods employed including literature review and analysis of the research studies on mangaferin's anti-cancer properties, as well as the development and evaluation of the polymer mangaferin system to improve solubility, enhance biological action, and increase bioavailability. And the paper also involved the examination in vitro and in vivo studies to understand the mechanism of mangaferin anti-cancer activity and the effectiveness of the polymer mangaferin system. More or less, the method used in the paper likely involved a combination of the literature review, analysis of exciting research, and more importantly, potentially some experimental studies to explore to the anti-cancer potential, what about the mangaferin and whatever we told the before. And next, if you go to the result, what about the result from the publication? Mangaferin, a naturally occurring glycoxylxanate, actual xanthate, has been found to possess various biological activities, like antioxidant, anti-infection, anti-cancer, anti-diabetic, cardiovascular, and more neuroprotective properties. And mangaferin, as shown, has excellent properties, which is no toxicity. This is the prime concern. However, it low oral bioavailability and poor absorption in the body. That is the barrier. Only one barrier or hinder its clinical uses. To address this, researchers have developed a mangaferin integrated polymer system to improve solubility, enhance biological action, and increase bioavailability. This polymer mangaferin system aimed to overcome the limitation, whatever we explained before, of mangaferin and improve this therapeutic potential as a further novel drug. The paper reviews the molecular mechanism of mangaferin anti-cancer action and discusses various designed polymer mangaferin system. And the result highlights the potential of mangaferin as a new anti-cancer agent and the importance of the developing effective delivery systems to enhance its therapeutic efficacy. And every paper and every research there have some limitation, like this paper. First of all, the paper does not provide a comprehensive analysis of the clinical studies or trial conducted on mangaferin's anti-cancer properties, could limit the understanding of its potential efficacy in a clinical setting. And number two, the paper doesn't explore the potential side effect or adverse reaction on the mangaferin. And if we go to the third point, the paper does not provide a comprehensive review of the existing literature on mangaferin's anti-cancer properties, which could limit the depth of analysis and understanding of the topic. And as well as the paper focuses primarily on the development of mangaferin integrated polymer systems to improve its bioavailability, but it doesn't. And finally, the paper doesn't discuss the specific mechanism by which mangaferin exerts anti-cancer effect, which could provide further insight into the therapeutic potential. And what about the contribution of the paper? If we go to the contribution of the paper and contribution of the research, the paper highlights the potential of the mangaferin as a new anti-cancer agent, and showcasing its numerous biological activities and absence of toxicity. And it emphasized the need to address the low oral bioavailability and poor absorption in human body. And the paper introduced the concept of the mangaferin integrated polymer systems, which has been developed to improve the solubility and bioavailability. And finally, the paper suggested that the development of the effective delivery, whatever the systems of the mechanism of mangaferin, could pave the way for its future application as an anti-cancer treatment or novel anti-cancer drug. Practical implication of the research. The paper highlights the potential of mangaferin as a new anti-cancer agent, which could have significant implication on trial basis on the research area. This development integrated polymer systems could improve solubility and, second thing, biological action, and most importantly as well as bioavailability. These polymer manufacturing systems could potentially be used in the formulation of new anti-cancer drug as a delivery systems, enhancing their efficacy and make it the shear for mangaferin makes it an attractive candidate for clinical uses, potentially reducing the side effect. Further research and development in the area could lead to the clinical application of mangaferin and its integration with polymers, providing new treatment option for cancer patients. And what about the suggested future work about the research? Future research is needed to explore the potential of mangaferin and what we will use as a drug anti-cancer agent and development more advanced and efficient manufacturing integrated polymer systems should be pursued to enhance the solubility and bioavailability. Then clinical studies are required to evaluate the safety and effectiveness of the manufacturing and its polymer systems treating various types of cancer. Investigating the potential synergistic effect of manufacturing with other anti-cancer drugs or therapies would provide valuable insight into contribution treatment for improved cancer management. And exploring different routes of administration, such as intravenous or transdermal delivery, may help overcome to the limitation of the oral bioavailability and absorption associated with the manufacturing. And finally, we're talking to right now talking to about the conclusion. Manufacturing a naturally occurring glycosyl xanthonet. Actually, I was told before about the topic. The address this limitation, researchers have developed a manufacturing integrated polymer system to improve solubility, enhance biological action, and increase bioavailability. Further research and development needed to fully exploit the anti-cancer potential of manufacturing and its integration with polymers. More or less, manufacturing shows great promise in new potential anti-cancer agent, and the development of the effective delivery systems could pave the way to its clinical application in the future. And that's all. And thank you, everyone.